Okay, hold on.
You know why?
Hold on. If you don't want to hear about the Bachelorette.
Turn us down for a sec.
Okay, here you go.
It's because he's
He didn't even get to the rose ceremony. She booted him on their date.
But they're going to be great friends.
He's going to be the Bachelor.
Maybe.
Hands down.
You know what?
He has to be the Bachelor.
I watched The Bachelorette 2 times.
Okay.
Sped through it.
Okay.
I knew you liked this person.
Yeah.
So I kept an eye out for him, and I thought, boring.
Yes.
He's everybody's best friend.
Right. And
I can't believe he made it this far.
That's what I thought. When they went on their first date, like, he was best friend, like, he was fun.
Right.
And I guess I thought that he would move it along at that first date. That's why I
Right.
picked him. Mm-hmm. But you're right. I mean, there was no spark, no chemistry, and that's why she sent him. She booted him
Right.
before the rose ceremony.
Right.
But Nick is such a jerk, right?
I know, but a lot of us like jerks.
Yeah. Because it's going to be him.
Women.
It's not going to be the guy that she likes. It's not going to be Josh. It's going to be Nick.
And he's the one who you've always said is just playing a game,
Just
right?
playing a game. Ah.
That's what we like. I was just talking with a girlfriend about that yesterday.
That's what you like?
I mean, you can't help what you like.
Okay.
Years ago, I tried to stop liking what I liked
Okay.
because it was exhausting and gave me a headache.
Okay.
And then I met somebody who I tried to make myself really like,
Okay.
and that was a big mistake.
That didn't work.
No, and this person was very much like your pick.
Okay.
I mean,
Just down home, slow. I mean, he's not slow. He just is not exciting.
yes.
There's no excitement. There's nothing. There's no pizzazz.
There's no challenge. There's no charisma.
But Nick?
Yeah, I don't know who Nick is.
Nick is a jerk face. Seriously. And
You're getting way too involved in
it's
this, Curtis.
going to be Nick. Oh, man, I was watching. So I'm watching, and I'm sitting there, and she starts crying, and I'm like, oh, no. And then she says, I'm not even going to make you wait for the rose ceremony. This isn't us. This isn't it. And he says, oh, well, I guess I should go then. And left. Like, that was it.
Does that surprise you? That does not surprise me.
So annoying. But he will be the next
Was
Bachelor.
he upset?
He was upset later.
Okay.
Like with her, he was very stoic and like, okay.
Okay.
Because she was crying. She's like, I'm so sorry. And he's like, what are you sorry about? You were here to pick the love of your life. I'm not it. I get it. Right?
Did he think she was the love of his life?
Well, and they all do. But who knows if that's real or not.
How does that happen, though?
Because you were so ready and so willing to give yourself to love. And you know. So then you're like, okay, yes, I love you. I can be with you. And even if I have doubts and I'm a contestant, I can work through those if you pick me. But if you are the Bachelorette and you have doubts and you have to pick me, I mean, because all of these bachelors and bachelorettes, they all end up married and they're stuck then for years and years and years. No, they don't end up married. That's the thing.
I mean, they do, just to other people.
Right? They marry other people. They don't. They don't marry the
right,
show people.
Right.
They don't marry the show people.
You are so invested in this show.
I know.
It's kind of fun.
He'll be the next Bachelor. One of my Facebook friends
What
said,
a boring bachelor. No offense.
said, don't cry, buddy. You'll be the next Bachelor. And I liked it. Because boring to you, maybe you like wild and carefree, but Amanda wants the guy who won't leave her at Meyer, wants the safe, simple choice.
No, but she doesn't want that, or she would
She would
find
find
that.
it, right.
That's true.
She likes exactly what she's got.
Wants the bad boy.
See? We all wish that because the bad boys are exhausting.
And that's why Andy kept him around so long, because she wished that she could find something with him.
Yes.
And
Now,
she
some
couldn't.
people like that.
Who?
I don't know.
People in Iowa.
People.
People in Iowa
No,
like that.
some people, not all of us like bad boys.
Okay.
But I admit I like a bad boy.
Okay.
Amanda,
Yes.
you admit
Okay.
you like a bad boy? Okay. Curtis?
I mean, I love bad boys. Seriously, hands down, right? Bad boy over nice guy? Yeah, I go for it every time.
Would you like bad girl or nice girl? But see, Here's the thing. Dan is kind of a combination of
Right,
both.
and he's nice and bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
he's
think
challenging to me. He's not a pushover. He's not a doormat, but he's also a nice guy.
You need the combination
Right.
to make it last.
Right.
You know,
It's really hot
Yeah.
if you only have one of those things for a while.
You can take either one
Yes.
for a while. You could be like doormat. Yes, I get to do everything I
Yes.
want. Or wild child. And
Yep.
oh my gosh, what happened to my back? And then you realize.
Okay.
You realize, because all the lifting that you're doing, because she has so many heavy things like
You've
furniture.
never had anything wrong with your back.
And
please.
then you think to yourself, I need to slow down. And I need to find the happy medium here.
Right.
Andy.
Amanda, you're not watching, right?
I am not.
Well, I lost the wine.
I know you
But
did.
I'm
You
not
might
even-
still get a bottle.
No, I'm so far out of it.
Oh, you are?
Like, I was out. I needed him to win. Otherwise, I was out of it. Andy, you bee.
You're a bee,
It's not,
Andy.
it's not even her fault.
No, she can't help it.
No, she could have helped.
What if he
it.
would have
like what we
stayed
like.
and like fought for her and said, "No, I'm going to stay till this rose
No,
ceremony." and prove it
she
to
told
you."
him. She said flat out.
She would have gotten a restraining order.
No, she would have booted him right there. It's like she pretty much said, "You're going. I'm not
Okay.
going to do this to you and make you stay.
Yeah.
You don't need to be here for 2 more days."
Yeah.
And he left. But you're right. If he had not, that would have been the most awkward and greatest move in television history.
But he's not that guy.
Okay.
That would have turned her on if he would have been
All
taking
right.
control like
I'll
that.
stay. I'll change your mind in 2 days, he could have said.
Yeah.
But no.
No.
Ugh. He did. That's how he saved himself one time before. He was probably getting cut, and he said, "Hey, can I talk to you for a second?" And she thought that he was going to quit the show, and I think she was kind of hoping that he was going to, and he grabbed her and kissed her. He said, "There's something
Is
I
he
forgot."
like, can I kiss you?
No, he said, "There's something." He said, "There's something I forgot to do on the date," and she
Okay.
said, "What was that?" And he grabbed her and just kissed her, and she was like, "Woo!" And he got a rose.
See?
Had he done that again? There you go, guys. That is something to remember. Be a man. Don't be a farmer from Iowa.
Connie and Curtis.
Kelly Clarkson on Channel 95.7 at 627. I'm giggly today.
I am Curtis still today. Giggly and Curtis.
Oh.
Hey, I had an epiphany on the drive in today. I had
did?
something very just important pop into my head.
Okay.
And Amanda is going to love this. Remember a couple on July 1st, okay, we were on vacation and the Britney Spears Way Out of Tune song popped into the internet.
Yes.
And it popped up. Alien, what's the song? It was the un-auto-tune.
Yes.
And then
Sounded very flat.
And then it went away, and then it came back, and it was all over the place. Like everyone was tweeting it out. Huffington Post had it, BuzzFeed had it, and we were like, "Wow, that's really weird." So driving in today, and this is just how my mind works.
Okay.
I realized what happened with that, Amanda.
Okay.
So, you know how here in radio, sometimes we will record things and then speed them up or change our voices
All right.
so that they have a different sound. And if you talk normal or sound correct, it doesn't really work with the effects. I'm wondering if Britney is such a good singer that she has to sing flat to be able to have the auto-tune have the result that she wants it to.
Oh, I'm sure that's
so
what
that
it
it's not
is.
so sped up. And I think, Amanda, that is what is happening.
I love you,
Thank you.
honestly, and I appreciate that explanation. I mean, that has to be what it is.
I mean, it just makes sense because, like, if we wanted to have, like, a leprechaun talking, and I just said, "Hi, I'm a leprechaun. Here I am. Let's all go find my pot of gold," and then we sped that up like a leprechaun, it would be too fast. So I'd have to say, "Hi, I'm a leprechaun, and let's all go
Why
find."
do you have to talk like this?
Because we'd be speeding it up.
Why can't you just talk normal but slower?
I don't know.
Why does it have to be like this?
I'm not sure, but I appreciate you asking. So that's what I think it is. I think maybe with an auto-tune machine, you need to sing a little flatter because you're pitching it up, and that's sharpening the music. Now, this is all because of my experience as the guest conductor of the GR Symphony.
Right.
I now know
Makes
so
you
much.
very knowledgeable.
I know a lot about music. So if you
Right.
start flat and you pitch it up, it will give it a good sound, and it won't sound like Minnie Mouse singing those songs. And that's what I think it happened with Britney Spears.
Okay.
Connie, do you
Keep
agree?
thinking that. No.
Okay, and Amanda, you obviously agree. So
Wholeheartedly.
yeah, I think we've got this. I think we figured that out. Now, why
do they use auto-tune?
Because T-Pain uses auto-tune, and it sounds
So that's
cool.
why everybody uses
Well,
auto-tune?
Cher used it because she didn't invent it, but she was the first person to use auto-tune, and that
Okay.
was on the song Believe. If you believe.
Yeah, love that song.
And they did that just as something new. Like, here's something that makes it sound
but
fun.
does auto-tune...
It pitches you up.
Okay.
So it speeds up your voice a little bit, and it makes it so...
So it doesn't tune you.
No.
It just speeds you up.
It just speeds you up a little bit, and it gives you that robotic sound that now everybody uses.
Huh.
So that, like Will.i.am says flat out, I cannot sing. I need the auto-tune to make me sound presentable.
Right.
And he said that's why all of our songs, Black Eyed Peas, have the auto-tune, because I, Will.i.am, cannot sing at all.
I think Britney grew up and her voice changed.
And that could be, too.
That happens to a lot of people.
But I've seen her in concert, and she does not sing like that super flat.
Can they use auto-tune at a live event?
I don't know, and probably.
They must be able to.
Probably 'cause
Otherwise, people would sound nothing
The songs
like
would sound all different.
the stuff we buy.
Right, they must be able to.
It's a very interesting thought process to have on the way to work
Thank
today,
you.
Curtis.
Yeah, just driving. Driving down 96 and thinking, what? Yes, okay. Auto-tune, she slowed herself down because there was a Britney song on. I was
Okay.
listening to Britney on the radio.
Okay.
It's what happens. That's what I've got for you right
Well,
there.
thank you. You know what I've got for you?
What do you have?
A couple of T-shirts because it's T-shirt
Are
Tuesday.
you kidding me?
770-895-7. Callers 9 and 10 will get you.
Nine.
No!
And
Yeah.
11. And 11.
9 and 11?
9, 10, and 11.
3.
9, 10, and 11.
Callers 9, 10, and 11 at 770-895-7.
Pegasus Sports up in Rockford. They print up these Connie and Curtis shirts. Are these the new ones, or are they still unfunny?
We still have some unfunnies left.
Okay, the unfunny.
But the new ones are coming soon.
Unfunny
Yay!
T-shirts you're going to get. Also, we'll throw in some Goodrich quality movie passes. This is the day to win T-shirts. It's T-shirt Tuesday.
I'm like, why? Oh, yeah, it's T-shirt Tuesday.
Because it's the day. Callers 9, 10, and 11. We got you set up with T-shirts.
Lauren's answering the phones currently.
Took some out-of-state friends to Lake Michigan on Friday, and the kids were very confused.
'Cause it was
as to,
unsalted?
Well, if there were sharks, also is this the ocean? They called it the ocean a couple times. And I, as a true Michigander, said, no salt.
Which, speaking of Lake Michigan, you're not supposed to swim in it today.
No,
right?
it's going to be super bad. Rip currents
Yeah.
and crazy water spouts, even, they were saying.
Water spouts. I know I've never seen one of those live.
Get over there.
I've never seen a live one.
Get over
We have
there.
our VIP lunch today.
And then you drive west.
Connie and Curtis, who is this?
This is Sherry.
Sherry.
Hi, Sherry. You're a winner.
Awesome.
Yeah, we got you a
Yay.
couple T-shirts. They say Connie and Curtis Unfunny. We'll throw in some Goodrich quality movie passes, too. I mean,
Hold on, Sherry.
This is the day for winning right now. Was she calling 9, or are you going in like a weird order?
She's 9, and you're caller 10. Who's this?
Christina.
Hi,
Christina,
Christina.
you got him.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, awesome.
Hold on, dear. Let's
Unfunny.
go to
That's
9, 10,
us.
11.
That's the shirts. And call number 11. Who is this?
Brent.
Brent.
You got the shirts. You are set up.
Hi, Brent.
Awesome. Thank you.
You are so welcome.
Hold tight, Brent.
Okay, now we're not done. I mean, we
No,
did
we have
just,
more later on.
We did just give away a lot right there, but we have more to give away, so don't worry about it. Before 10 o'clock, probably 2 or 3.
I'm pretty excited about it.
I can tell, like
And
you're
then,
shaking.
after we get off the air today, we have our CNC VIP lunch at the Bistro.
Yeah, we do.
So we're going to go pick up Cindy and the gang in a
Yep.
white night limousine and then take them back to the Bistro, and then we're all going to feed our faces and then go about our day.
Yeah.
If you have not registered for that yet, do it at mychannel957.com.
Yeah, click on the sandwich and then just wait for Amanda to send you an email.
All right, so polar vortex, I don't know, but 66 is the high today.
Ooh.
A few showers could be on the way. 59 right now at 6:34.
That's probably one you will hear on August 15th at the Trillium Event
Yes.
Center. After we marry you in Lake Michigan, we're going to do it in Grand Haven, and then we drive to the Trillium Event Center. We don't drive. We're on a bus for the Grand Wedding 2.0 in a month from today.
So here's the way it breaks down. We meet there at the beach, and you stand in the lake.
Yep.
We do not. We didn't stand in the lake last year. You remember that?
I went out into the lake, and you said, get back up here on the beach. And I said, okay, fine. And then I stood next to you, and then we did it.
Are you saying I'm bossy?
I'm saying in that instance, you're not we're not ready for like beach fun.
This year it was funny because Angela is our events planner.
Right.
She's fabulous. All the events we put on, she plans. And the other day she said to me, yeah, Tom had floated the idea of having not both of us,
Yeah.
me,
Yes.
on some sort of a raft.
Oh, because last year you made such a stink about not going in the water. So that makes sense. We put you on a raft.
She said no.
She declined.
No. She declined on my behalf.
Wow.
Love her.
So it's in a month. I was explaining to the kids how in a month it will be a Friday.
It's a month from today.
Because they were wondering. They're
Right.
like, well, no, tomorrow's Tuesday.
Right.
How can that be? Well, it's just the way days work. So it is a Friday, August 15th.
Good explanation, Dad.
Trillium Event Center. We'll be there. $25 if you want to get married or renew your vows. $15 if you want a guest.
It's $25 per couple, by the way.
Yeah.
Not for each one of you.
2 people.
Yeah.
If you're getting married, you grab your license. You do that down at the Secretary of State, City Hall, and then we sign it. It's official. Like you are married. If you just want to renew your vows are renewed. If you just want to be a guest, you just have some fun. Bouquet toss we do the garter toss. But it's fun. It's everything that you've ever seen at a wedding reception all ramped into one at Trillium Event Center on the 15th.
Speaking of husbands and wives,
Yeah.
hi, Amanda.
Hi.
I read this on Facebook today. What happened? Seriously.
The other day when Mike introduced you to one of his coworkers, what happened?
He said, "This is my Y girlfriend, Amanda."
Your Y girlfriend. A lot of people wonder, call him your Y boyfriend, so that makes sense. So, yeah, I understand.
He started to say wife
Yes.
and then corrected himself.
Yes.
And Amanda said this was greatly confusing to her.
I believe it.
You think so?
Do you think that his coworkers give him grief about dating someone for 7 years and they refer to Amanda as his wife, and that's why he was saying it?
No, I think that a bro code won't allow them to do that.
I've had a lot of friends, though, that's kind of what we do. We rag on them. Like, well, where's your wife? It's like, my girlfriend. It's like, whatever. You guys are
But
pretty
these are
much married.
coworkers. They're not friends.
Right. Well, one coworker we ragged on pretty hard because he would not ever propose. It's like, what the heck? You guys are pretty much married. They had dated, and this is what's funny, because this was when I was younger, like Mike and Amanda, and they had dated for 4 years.
Okay.
And everybody was giving him grief.
And we all were like, oh, come on, where's your wife? Yeah, 4 years. You guys
People
are at
always
7.
say, oh, common law attaches. I don't think there's such a thing as common law marriage anymore, is there? If you're together for, what was it? I think it was like 7 years.
Well, and I think that just means like the division of goods.
Right.
You know, so it's not really.
But I don't think that exists anymore.
Maybe in some places.
Probably
like Pennsylvania.
in Kentucky.
In Kentucky. West Virginia probably
All good
has
things
it.
happen in Kentucky.
Probably Louisiana, they do it. Mississippi, I'm guessing.
So, Amanda, did you have the feeling like you were really excited for the day that he can just say the word? This is my wife, Amanda.
Or did it annoy you because he doesn't know where you are in your relationship?
It definitely didn't annoy me. But like I said, I guess it just confused me because he is very clear about, we're not married, and I don't know. The whole thing was just very confusing because it's like, you're going to call me your wife, but we're not engaged or married. And then it made me feel like, well, if you already look at me in your head as your wife, is that ever even going to happen?
Right. No.
See, I take that as a positive thing.
You do. Like, this is the woman I'm going to marry one day.
Yes.
This is my future wife.
Yep.
I take it as what Amanda just said. You are so just entrenched in this relationship that it's over. Like he thinks of you as a wife.
Stop it.
No, he thinks of her as a wife. I mean, she nags him all the time. she just is a horrible person to be around a lot of. She's very wifely.
She's not.
Is what I'm saying. She bosses him around. Yeah, I mean that's what wives do.
I can tell you this, you're going to be really excited when you guys are married. And Dan and I have been married almost a year. And when he says to somebody, oh, this is my wife, Connie, I'm like,
I'm his wife. We're married.
when has my voice ever been? I don't even think in my head that high.
I love him and he loves me.
It is pretty exciting.
We had a wedding cake and ate it. Oh.
We didn't. We had cupcakes.
And they were really good.
Thanks.
I love him.
The root beer ones, right?
Yeah. I
mean,
think
I
I
like
actually had one of each
Yeah.
flavor.
Yeah,
I
they were-
married my best friend. Oh, I'm blessed.
Okay, now do the real Connie
So is he.
voice.
I don't want to tone him as much as you would probably be toning him, but yeah, damn right you're my husband. Yeah, I'm your wife. Suck it. I feel that's how you probably are to him.
What?
I've never heard Connie say "suck it."
Thank you.
Ever.
Thank you.
Never in your life?
No.
That's how I picture Connie around her house. Yeah, that's right. Suck it. Woo!
Oh, and with the hand gestures,
yeah,
even.
right. She
Right.
gets in.
Yeah.
You're very street.
I'm like a pop star.
Yes, you are like a pop star. Very street. You're very, very street.
I have auto tune in my living room.
Oh, good. That's me auto-tuning my own voice with my voice.
Oh, Chris.
I'm very talented. He's my
I think I'm going to say that to
husband.
Dan today just because.
Suck it.
Suck it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. What do you think he'll do? Whoa. Why? What happened?
He will look at me and walk away.
You try it.
He will look at me and think, Curtis put you up to
Say-
this, and he will walk away.
That's like when I say I love you to my wife on the phone. She goes, all right, well, tell Connie goodbye, too.
No.
Oh,
And the wet roads that I usually see on my way in are because of sprinklers.
right.
People don't know how to face their sprinklers so they don't hit the road.
Hey, that's hard to do. So go ahead and get off my back here, lady.
Does yours hit the road all the time?
I have one that definitely waters the road, and Katie hates the fact that it
It's
waters
a waste
the road.
of water.
Well, that's what she says, but you know what?
You
I
don't think that's a waste of water.
I don't find it to be. I also have one. So my driveway. You know how driveways are set up, right?
Yes.
They're normally a straight line, and then they flare out at the end.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I have one that if I want it to water along the straight line,
Mm-hmm.
it definitely goes onto the driveway and in the road. This is the one that I have
Okay.
because it's a 180-degree swing, so it
Right.
makes the whole thing.
Right.
And Katie cannot put that into her head that I need it to do 180, which means it
Right.
needs to go on there because it's not a 180-degree lawn line.
Well, and is the sprinkler itself, if
Right
it
in the
has a
middle.
10-foot stream and it's 6 feet away from the driveway, it's going
Right.
to hit the driveway, right?
I have it set to where it reaches the lawn, the edge of the lawn on the one side, and it goes into the road on the other side, and
Okay.
that drives her crazy. In fact, I had to.
I bet there are engineers who figure that out.
I had to start it at 5 a.m. so that she would get off my back
So she
because
wouldn't see
she
it?
doesn't see it, and it's dry by the time she wakes up. Because that's how she would see it. Because it would still be wet when she would wake up. She'd say, "Why is this all wet?" I'd say, it hits there a little bit. Well, turn it on. Let me see. And I'm like, turn it on and let you see. You turn it on and get the tool and fix it if you have a problem with this.
Did you say it just like
Woman,
that?
yes. And then cracked open a beer right there. I'm going to
I don't
sit
know.
here.
We have those sprinklers too now.
And?
I don't think I've ever seen them. In fact, one day, I don't think I've ever seen them on.
Okay.
But one day, because we've been very busy.
Have they been on?
I don't know.
Okay.
We haven't gotten to that point in our house relationship yet. I don't
Okay.
think. Maybe they've been on and I don't know it. I looked out the window one day and I definitely saw an in-ground sprinkler.
Okay.
But I wasn't positive that it was my yard. Because I was just, I was just walking by. I'm not even kidding. I was
Okay.
just walking by, so I
Okay.
wasn't really sure.
So you don't know if it's yours or not. Good. Good to know.